This video was recorded with the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. Skip it up and that up! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Rich of Review Tech USA, and from what I've read, this is a real company. Think before you make a company name, for Christ's sake. So this video shout out goes to YouTuber MSJJ245. You can check out his YouTube channel in the description below. And he sent me an article where EA is saying they had nothing to do with Microsoft's DRM policy on used games. They had no part of it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to quote Peter Moore right now. This is what that hot stud had to say about EA lobbying for some kind of used game policy on the next-gen platforms. He said that is absolutely incorrect. As the guy who is the chief operating officer of Electronic Arts, I could tell you that EA did not aggressively lobby for the platform holders to put some gating function in there to allow or disallow used games. I am on record as being a proponent of used games. He goes on to say, EA has never had a conversation. He later adds, and I have been present at all of them with all of the manufacturers saying you must put a system in place that allows us to take a piece of the action or even stop it. That is absolutely incorrect. But when he was asked how EA would be supporting the two competing platforms' different used game strategies, this is what Peter Moore had to say. We have not internally begun to sit down and answer those questions. Okay, it's June 13th. That's when I'm making this video. The consoles are coming out in less than 6 months, actually more close to 5 months, actually less than 5 months. And you haven't thought about what you're going to be doing with used games on both platforms. Sounds legit. So is Peter Moore talking out of his ass? It's a possibility. It could be. It could be they lobbied for this hard, and now they're seeing the backlash that Microsoft Xbox One is getting, and Microsoft in general is getting, and they might be like, yeah, we're going to deny anything to do with that, and since people already hate EA to begin with, yeah, we don't want to take any blame for any of that, and we're solely pointing it at Microsoft. Or it could be, hey, look, you know, they realize that used games are necessary, whether they like them or not. They have to accept them, and they know it will be a cannibalistic move to try to attack used games. It doesn't matter. I'm glad this is their stance on them. The only thing I'm concerned with, and what makes me think they're bullshitting, is the consoles are right around the corner. How do you not know what your policies are going to be? If you're for you, I mean, you're obviously not going to have DRM, EA, since you're a proponent of used games. So why don't you just come out and say it? Why is it all a mystery, and why are you giving these PC answers when people ask you about, you know, what you're doing with DRM on both consoles? We haven't decided yet, even though, you know, the consoles are like, when it comes to business, it's like they're coming out. They may as well be coming out tomorrow. You're obviously developing games for both platforms. The Battlefield 4 is ready to go, right? So obviously you know what you're doing. Why aren't you talking about it? Just seems shady to me. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube. And if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.